All right, I'm here at the West Peak Trailhead at Cordova Pass. Spent the night right over there. Last night, we're at table. No, where one of those tables is, and can't say it's the best night of sleep. I don't sleep great while camping, anyways. And then it kept on and off raining, so that was sort of annoying. But about 11,500 feet. Drove up from Oklahoma yesterday, and so this is sort of my acclimatization hike. I'm trying to do Mount Elbert in the morning, tomorrow morning. So I'm doing West Spanish Peak today. This is the easternmost 13,000 foot mountain in the U.S. and it's one of the West Spanish Peak and East Spanish Peak are one of the only two mountain ranges that run east to west in Colorado. So they're sort of interesting about that. The afternoon thunderstorms can get sort of bad here because all the air from New Mexico just comes up here and comes right up the mountain because there's something to stop it on the way. So I'll try it. Let's try to get a move on. My gut isn't feeling great today, so we'll see how that goes. Last night I went over to Vista Point to watch the sunset. It was a great view. You got the Sangre de Cristo Mountains to the west, the Sierra Blanca Massif, and then up to the north you got La Veta and Walsenburg. You couldn't really see Walsenburg, but it's right around the corner. You'll be able to see it from the summit. But now I get to go straight to West Peak. Just popped out into this meadow, and man, this is an awesome view. I mean, what's there not to like about this? Right up there is Vista Point. I'm going around there. I think I go flat almost downhill. I go up that ridge right there at the top trekking pole, so we'll see how that goes. Just sat down to take my first break, about a little bit less than an hour in. 2.5 miles, 600 feet of gain. So it's not going too bad right now. I mean, actually, wait, hold on. I think it's 2.3 miles. Yeah, sorry, 2.3. So I have a little bit more than 1.5 miles to the summit, which still looks pretty intimidating from here, but I've tried to change my strategy today. Normally I just go all out and I end up tiring myself out, but I've been trying to keep my heart rate low, focus on my breathing. I'm trying to stop at least once an hour to have something to eat and have a salt packet. I need my sodium. But it's going pretty good right now. Just stopping this nice meadow. So hope I don't tire myself out too much. Feeling good. The altitude, it makes it feel harder, but I'm not getting like any headaches or anything, so I think should be all right now. All right, I'm about 2.8 miles in, and I just hit the end of the West Peak Trail. Now I just sort of gotta go up the mountain, up the scree. I think there's some cairns I can follow, but if not, I just gotta choose a way up there. None of it looks too bad, so we'll see. All right, I'm about 3 miles, 1,400 feet in. That was the last video spot down there. I don't know if you can see it, right where the tree stops down there. And I'll be honest, I've been making very slow progress. I'm fine I was fine coming up earlier on, just not flat, but just angled. But now that I'm on the scree and I'm having to take like big steps, like a big staircase, I get out of breath. And I'm having to sit down and take like a minute or two break every 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So the going's been very slow, and I still have about 1,000 feet left to go up. So Right now I'm at 12,516 feet. So I think this is like 13,500 something, so about 1,000 more feet. Just trying to, I don't know, make it 200 feet at a time, 150 feet at a time before taking a break. I don't know, it's hard to breathe. Had a granola bar with some goldfish, some water, a salt packet. Nothing tastes good right now, but at least I got this awesome view. Every time I stop, I just get to look at that. So it's not like I complain too bad. My only worry is storms, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can without murdering myself. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I just hit 13,000 feet. Man, this sucks. But I only got 500 more feet. There's some clouds moving in, but I don't see any rain or thunder. So I think I'll be fine. I'm keeping a lookout on them just in case, but I think I'll be alright. Still got these great views, so still can't complain too much, but definitely feeling tired. But I've had service this whole time, so I've been talking to ChatGPT, and it says what I'm feeling is normal as long as I don't have like headaches or severe shortness of breath. I should be fine. I'm just taking breaks. Alright, well, I'll probably see you at the summit next. I lied, my next video is actually here. I've made about 220 feet of progress. I'm at 13,225 feet. I just stopped to say that this is right now this is the highest I've personally climbed. My old highest before this was Wheeler Peak, New Mexico high point last summer, which is 13,162 feet. So I'm higher than that. The highest one I've ever been was Pikes Peak, but we drove up there, of course. So I'm definitely feeling it. Yeah, man, this sucks. I've been asking ChatGPT some questions, and I think Mount Elbert, even though it's about 1,000 feet taller, it shouldn't be as bad, because right now what's really getting to me is this scree and these big steps, but it's looking like it's not as bad on Elbert. Apparently, West Spanish is known for its scree. Great. So, yeah, only 300 more feet to go. All right, just made it to the top of West Spanish Peak. Well, I've been here for a minute, but I think I'm gonna have to get down now. The clouds starting to look sketchy. That's definitely that's a crazy looking cloud. It's an awesome looking cloud, honestly. I'm gonna need to get down in a minute. Just came up that ridge right there. If you look at that flat area, that's Vista Point. That's about half a mile from the car, so kind of a decent amount. If you look around, there's East Spanish Peak. That's the easternmost point in the U.S., over 10,000, 11,000, and 12,000 feet. As I think I said in this video, this is the highest point over 13,000 feet, 13,583 feet, 3,600 feet of prominence. Right down there, if you look around, that's Levada. That's Walsenburg. Over there, that's Blanca Peak. That's the fourth highest mountain in Colorado. And right behind that is Great Sand Dunes National Park. I think it's the San Luis Valley. Don't quote me on that. Over there, that's the Crestones. It's famous. That's some of the harder 14ers in Colorado. Here's the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, part of them. And that one right there, that's Culebra Peak. It's the southernmost 14er in the Rockies. And I was just researching. It's the fourth most prominent peak in Colorado. And the owners say that it's the highest privately owned mountain in the world. It's 14,053 feet. And you got to pay like $100 to get up there. But I guess if you're going through all the 14ers, you got to do it. But right over the mountain, look how flat that is. But that area is still like 8,000 feet above sea level. Go over there, look down over the Great Plains. This came down there from last night. Sorry, I came down this way and around up, parked down there. and came through a Pass. So you can go down that way. That's Oklahoma and New Mexico. So yeah, I'm about to get down. This is starting to look sketchy. See ya. Drink till I'm dreaming 1,000 miles out of my mind. I've been through this area of Colorado before, and I don't know what causes it. I should know. It's probably an igneous dike or something. I should know. I took geology class. I'm trying to be a geology minor. But if you look down there, right there, there's these all along down there. Some on the other side too. There's these top of the mountain, like hill, but right at the top there's like 150 foot cliff that just goes in a straight line. It's just very interesting. I've never really seen that many other places. Maybe South Dakota I saw it, but I'm not sure. Just made it back to this weird place right here. I guess it's a windbreak or something. Someone made it so you can get in there and enter the wind or do something. I have no idea. I'm going faster. I sort of went the wrong way. I came around that way, which has less of a path. There's a path here. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. But that was bad. I'm going faster, and I don't have to stop very often. I'm really not having to stop at all other than to shoot the videos, but my breathing's fine going down, but the problem is all the my ankles and my knees are already killing me. I've only gone down about 350 feet. I don't think I'll be happy again until I get back down below tree line on the actual trail, but we'll see. Just made it back to the tree line. I'm so happy. Oh my god, my quads are cooked. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but the entire sky is cloudy now, and I heard some lightning down that way towards Cordova Peak. So I'm still trying to hurry, but we'll see. I'm fine getting rained on. I just don't want to be caught in a thunderstorm, even though I've done it lots of times, but not preferred. Alright, I'm definitely hurrying now. Every few seconds I get a raindrop on me. And I just heard a very loud thunderclap that sounded like it was just south of me. So I'm speed walking a little bit. I don't know if it's sort of... I'll be fine, but I just want to be careful, especially because I got to go through the meadow where there's no cover at all. Here, being under trees isn't great, but it's better than standing out in the open with two metal poles. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, just finished West Spanish Peak. As you can see, it's raining. Ended up being 7.14 miles, 2,638 feet of gain. About 20 minutes back, maybe a mile and a half back, 30 minutes, I don't know. It started raining. It felt like sleet. It was definitely some sort of sleet or hail. There was some ice. I picked them up and chewed. It was definitely ice. And then right as I was getting, and then it stopped raining for like 10, 15 minutes. And now right as I got back here, it started raining again. I didn't see anyone all day since this morning. There were 3 guys from Texas A&M that were camping here last night. I was talking to them, but I didn't see anyone after that till about 15 minutes ago, and I saw 2 people judging me for playing music with no headphones in, but I was doing it because no one else was there, and just in case there are any bears, to wake them up, let them know, like some people say to use bells, but I always just do that. So I did that, and then I saw like a group of 3 people right in the end, but that's it. Yeah. Overall, I'd rate the hike 6 out of 10. I think it would have been a great hike if the weather was better and I was better in shape. The views were like an 8, 9 out of 10, but like I said, It was a little stormy, so I couldn't see everything. I think if I came on a clear day and started earlier, then I would be good. But other than that, yeah, good hike.